Up next, he is the founding partner at Armada Law Corp. and everybody's foul-mouthed uncle, and the man with more dirty one-liners than an EDM pre-party. Give it up for Dale Schafer.
Good morning, everybody. My story today comes out of Law 360. The headline is Ex-CBD Exec seeks fees for influencers anti-SLAPP motion. This is an ongoing discussion that I'm having with people who are in court, and they fuck around and find out what happens. It turns out that we have a former executive from Ignite International that apparently was founded by Instagram personality Dan Bilzerian that got fired. Okay, so he filed suit against Ignite, and Bilzerian went on TMZ and said he was incompetent and was using drugs in a meeting. Well, if you've never represented people in this industry, incompetent leaders and people using drugs in meetings is so common. It's like, okay, well, what the f is that all about? Because it goes on a lot. But it turns out that this guy, make sure I get his name here, Heffernan, he amended his complaint to add defamation. And so what Bilzerian and Ignite did is that they filed what we call an anti-SLAPP motion. And SLAPP stands for a strategic lawsuit against public participation. And it turns into a First Amendment pissing match. Okay. This guy Heffernan said that you defamed me, you made an intentionally false statement that caused me damages. And Bilzerian and Ignite said, oh no, this was in a public forum and this involves public interest. So they filed a SLAPP suit, an anti-SLAPP suit. And the judge basically slapped them down and told them that we have controlling authority in California, and what you're saying doesn't even come close to that. It's basically a frivolous motion. Denied it. That Bilzerian and Ignite appealed it, went to the appellate court. Same thing, got the shit knocked out of them, told, no, it's frivolous, get out of here. And so Heffernan filed under our anti-SLAPP statute. And if you want to know what this is, it's Code of Civil Procedure section 425.16. And if you defeat one of these motions, you get your costs and attorney's fees. And right now they set at $103,050. Well, these guys appealed to the Supreme Court. So this is going to stay on hold for a minute until the Supreme Court of California gets a chance to look at it. But if they lose up there also, there's going to just be more fees. And what this brings up for me as a litigator is that when you get into court, and if you ever find yourself in court, be very careful what you do and say in there, because this is not the court of public opinion. This is a court where a judge will kick your ass if you lie to him, if you bring up frivolous bullshit like this is. And I started this discussion with the InfoWars guy who was told, you're going to give us discovery. And he basically told the judge, fuck you, pound sand. And he had a finding against him, cost him millions of dollars. Donald Trump is finding out what happens when you file frivolous bullshit lawsuits. And he and his attorney got fined almost $1 million, $960,000 for the same thing. Attorney's fees and costs. So this will be an ongoing discussion. But in the cannabis industry, this is the first time where we've had this sort of a public pissing match where some of these characters, and this guy's described as an influencer, whatever I'm an old dude, I don't know what the fuck that means, but he's an Instagram personality and influencer, and they got bitch slapped here. So let's open this back up for discussion. Whichever way you guys want this to go, I'm here to give you whatever barrel of bullshit an old attorney can give you. Here we go.